Maybe they were decades ago. Maybe it was yesterday. And here I find myself again, as if I were standing at the beginning of a new path I did not know, yet I have walked 1,000 times before. It has returned, this familiar feeling. May I have the power for this journey. May those who walk this path with me, and those who will follow my path, untold generations from now, all have the power. May we all have courage. Let our missions have meaning. Let us know what it means to fight. Let us rejoice in our golden moments. Let us understand what honor is. And so my prayer is for a world that knows no boundary or limit to what we may achieve. May every man see the sky and want nothing lower. Luck, may she never leave us. History will be written in the coming days. When the ink has dried, let us look back on these pages with pride. Let those who were brave enough to walk this path be enshrined for eternity. Determination and brotherhood carry us through every burden and strife. Give us this game of lacrosse, where we may prove our worth.
Hello and welcome to Radotin, Prague, Czech Republic, Prague 16, the Radotin Derby. In the red, you have your LC Custodes, the A team, the senior team. And to the right, you have your Wolves, your LCC Wolves, dubbed the B team, dubbed the junior team. But if you look at the way these rosters are kind of split up right now, this one could go either way. Welcome to Radotin. Welcome to the NBLL YouTube channel. My name is Brian Whitmer. Thank you for joining us on this live stream here tonight. We will get going just underway. You do see Martin Kolensky making his debut face-off against Andrei Streblik. The Wolves' second game of this NBLL season, dropping that first game to the Vienna Monarchs in Bratislava earlier, about 2-3 weeks ago. The Custodes obviously putting away that same Vienna team. First face-off, still loose. Tomasz Hayek able to pull it off. Gets away from a check from Peshek. Dominik Peshek, definitely one of the stories here in this white jersey. Matej Barak, another seasoned veteran. Bounce pass ahead for Peshek. You will see Peshek and Barak need to be big here if the Wolves are going to have a successful evening here in the Derby. Vimola, watched by Honza Polak. Friedel, off the bar, off the back of Dominik Sika. Unable to cross the goal line. Honza Polak. Szymon Kuchera, his brother playing in red, Szymon playing in white. Kolensky on the wrong side of the floor, makes a smart pass over to Polak. Shot off the mark, will roll to Sika's net, not even fazed by it. Martin Peck, Mpe will pull it out to the corner here, and we will see the first settled offense for the LC Custodes. Hulej. Shot off the mark for Knotek. Nice jumping effort. Had a good play on the ball. Ball loose. Rolls all the way through the crease. Mira Polak will watch Honza Hulej. Shot off of defender. I believe that's Peppa Haas with the block. Matej Barak gets another shovel pass up there for Peshek. Big save. First save for Slavik. Will throw the whole length of the floor for Knotek. One-handed grab back. Saved by Sika. Knotek with no lacrosse stick. Popier. Quick forecheck from Hules. Ball head for Peshek. Has no help on that left side there. Peshek watched by Matej Krusel. Certainly one of the better athletes of this Custodes defense. I would say the best athlete of this Custodes defense. Shot, save, Slavik. Krusel will gather eventually, I think. So whereas another shot off the bar here, keeping it 0-0. Prohaska gathers his own rebound, and a big loose ball from Peppa Haas has Martin Malinovsky unable to get that ball off in time. Martin Malinovsky, watch there. Big checks from Prohaska. Szymon Kuchera up for Haas. Easy save for Slavik. Everything's gone low so far. Ball up and away. Referee has absolutely no clue where that ball is. Martin Hoda gathers. Bounce pass. Going to be tough to handle for Szymon Kuchera. He doesn't eventually gathers. Formaniak up for Peshek. Down to Popier. Ball flipped inside. A little too high, a little too aggressive maybe. Peshek unable to gather, and Matej Krusel muscles his way through. Vimola in transition. I don't believe it had. Here comes Peshek. Will have the break. Oh no! Peshek still able to get a shot off. Just off the mark on the far side. Slavik gets big in that net. And Vojta Postupa will gather the ball for the offensive set. Still 0-0 here in Radetin. Big contact there from Martin Hodan. Not a big hit, didn't put anybody on their behind there, but enough to disrupt the play. Hules. And a nice move. A very underestimated aspect of the Hulesh's game is the ability to forecheck. Is a floor ball player, kind of a silly sport, but one of the nice things about that sport is that it is kind of all press all over the floor at all times, and you do see players like specifically Hulesh, but also Lukasz Kuchera, always pressing on that forecheck, and it turns into easy goals. You know, when one team's push called, Hansa Polak. Easy check there for Schruta, and Vodolan in motion. Has Lukasz Kuchera running ahead. Unable to find anything. And we will see the Custodes go once again on the offense. Kuchera dances over the top. Shot. Short side. Beats Dominik Sika. Lukasz Kuchera, one of the young rising stars of this Czech program. I believe he's 17 years old at the moment. I hate playing defense against him personally, but it's one of those players, you call him a water bug. You know, if you wherever you try to chase him, he's just not there. You know, when you're trying to make contact. Streblik will eventually win that face-off over Malinowski. Malinowski able to make it a bit of a messy clear, though. Hulesh up to Kressel. Kressel can play offense. Muscling his way to the goal whenever he feels like it. What happens after that is anybody's guess, but loose ball. Batting at it is the white LCC defense. But that shot clock is still ticking. And wisely not picking that ball up is Pepa Haas. Ball ahead for Barak. Barak and Peshek will try to go to work together. Hansa Polak coming set that pick on the back of Postupa. Wolves definitely seem short in supply of left-handed players today. Peshek swimming through. Has zero help. Postupa on the run. Kolensky will not catch him. And a big save for Dominik Sika. Kolensky will clear the ball for Popier. Down to Barak. Rolik. Slavik will gather. Ahead for Cobra. Unable to handle that one. Not something you hear very often. And arguably the best player in the NBLL. I mean, just both the two-way athlete, just one of the fastest players, unbelievable handles, and the ability to score, make it look easy. I do believe Cobra, Tomáš Hayek is, if not the best, one of the best lacrosse players on the continent, and has his first goal tonight. 3-0 here, your score in the first quarter. Custodes, I wouldn't say easily taking the advantage over the Wolves, but they are certainly having their way with it. Halota will pressure Friedel. Malinowski watching Peck. All up for Friedel. Blocked in front. Great defensive effort by Halota. Knotek, big shot over the top. Will get the reset. Martin Malinowski has Mira Polak in transition. Runs over Postupa, shot off the mark. Kolensky runs onto it, wisely just plays with his body. Does look like Tomáš Hayek will come up with it. There he is. Vojta Postupa takes a run at his own teammate. Hayek able to clear eventually. Big pick from, and that is a Lukasz Kuchera goal, but that is absolutely good. The credit belongs to Hansa Hulesh. Easily, that seal, that's the second time that seal has been that big and that complete to let Lukasz Kuchera just step over the middle there and find, you know, the first one was short side. The second one was, you know, the top left there on Sika. Great off-ball play from Hansa Hulesh. And then to come up with the very next ball. Head for Peck. Big ball up. Making the run is Knotek. Unable to get that ball up to Peshek was Matej Barak. So now you have Dominik Peshek playing defense. Big safe Sika. Malinovsky, watched by Postuba. I'd try to run him right over. And he does. Shot and save. Funny how that works. Hansa Polak watching Postupa. Cobra ahead for Knotek. Tries to go between the legs. Sika able to make the save. Big ball up from Barak. Opie, not that tall. Kressel will run. Pope will run less. Stepan Friedel with the ball. Watched by Barak. Up for Hulesh. Hulesh to Kuchera. Ball tipped in front. I believe that was Polak. Friedel will shoot and finds that short side. So you notice how the Custodes are having success shooting sides here. Obviously, you know, there are lots of different places to make that ball go in the goal, but it really isn't. I don't think there's 5 goals in this first quarter. They might each go far side, short side, far side, short side, far side, short side. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's gone in cadence, but it seems to be that way. You know, and how do you, if you're the goaltender, you know, it's impossible to find a rhythm of, you know, where are they shooting? Vimola wins the initial face-off. Good check from Kuchera. Kuchera gathers. We'll have to run. Shovel pass to Formaniak. Polak helps his teammate out. Head for Peshek. Big block. Martin Schruder in transition. Postaba, unable to handle that one. That one's gonna, whoa, off the mark. Bahas gathers it from Popier. As Popier down low, tries to go between the legs. Klensky eventually gathers. Bodied by Streblik. Not a place you want to be if you're 15 some odd years old. Yes, that is too many men. Great call there. There were 6 red players on the floor. And you will see one of them head to the bench to serve 2 minutes. And so your first penalty of the game will bring about your first power play of the game for the LCC Wolves. On your right side, you will have Hansa Polak, Dominik Peshek, and Peter Popier. Matej Barak definitely trying to fill a spot here for the lefties. Cobra looks to jump, smiling at the defender, smiling at his offensive player. Barak for Formaniak. Popier, Peshek. Behind the back, off the pipe. We will see a reset here. Would have been a highlight reel goal there for Dominik Peshek. Do believe Slavik got a piece of it. Tries going high on that one. Vimola up for Vodolan. Have numbers in transition. While they're down, Cobra blocked in front. Barak running. And a diving, a little bit of a push in the back there from Vodolan. Definitely makes it look a little more dramatic, but a big goal there, an opening goal for the LCC Wolves from Matej Barak. I do believe he might have had the blocked shot from Cobra on the other end. That's a great shift from Mathieu Barak, and the penalty has been served. We will return to 5-on-5 play. Because of the goal was scored, the penalty has been served. One way to score on a power play. Shimon Kuchera trying to block out Matej Kressel. Slavik will gather up for Kressel. Hulej dancing his way through. Malinowski will take it from him. Polak up for Popier. Formagnac. Big, nice, easy save there for Slavik. Has Peshek in front, was Popier. And Martin Peck all alone. I don't know what that one was. Martin Peck has been dealing with some injuries this past year. Maybe he hasn't played as much as he would have liked to. Vimola has Knotek up ahead. That is what I believe Martin Peck was trying to do. A nice assisted goal there. Vimola to Knotek. Knotek, one fake and a finish around the body of Sika. 6-1 your score here with 2:26 remaining in this first quarter. Once again, we want to thank you for joining the NBLL live stream here. We do try to stream as many games from Central Europe as possible. Do want to thank our sponsors for making this possible. Without you, we can't do it. Cells Inc., Good Stick Company. A ball ahead for Hodan. Shovel shot. Unable to get the shot off was Kuchera. Friedel in transition, has Postupa. Luki, shot blocked by Halota, pass blocked by Halota. Behind the back shot, Hulej off the mark. Peck. Jirka Tilscher blocking a pass. Shot will not go in time. Sika will gather. Malinowski up for Haas. Klensky thinks about it. Peshek. Try to work with Popier. Formagnac off the par. Nice shovel shot there, or shovel pass from Peshek. Vodolan muscles through that loose ball. Save from Sika will stop the breakaway. Hodan able to gather. Nice talk up there from Mira Polak. It almost looked like the Custodes had 6 again. Pass off the mark. Maybe a little bit of a force there from Popier. Close, but that did definitely, from where I'm sitting at, exactly the 50-yard line, that one did look like a little bit of over and back, but a very wise play from Popier to stand on his half. But the ball did appear to cross onto the other half. Prohaska will jaunt to gather the ball. That was 6. They should get that. Oh, yeah, they've got to have that one. Once again, I think I was right there before, but that was 6 players for LCC LC Custodes, and we will have the white team, the Wolves, return to the power play. Definitely in short supply of lefties here. We will see how they go to counter that deficiency. Matej Barak and Kolensky both head to the left-hand side. It's there. There we go. Dominic Peshek twisting and turning that stick. Goes short side on Slavik. 2 for 2 on the power play unit is the LCC Wolves. We have 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Peshek able to tally his first tonight. The no-look, no-effort pass from Popier. Certainly not how many coaches teach it, but Strudlik will have an option for shooting it if he can pick the ball up. 4 on the shot clock. Cobra off the helmet of Haas, I believe. And that will do it for a first quarter, but 8 goals in this first 15 minutes of play here. The LC Custodes lead the LCC Wolves by a score of 6-2 here in NBLL action. I'm Brian Whitmer. We will be back for second quarter action after this. Hello and welcome back for this second quarter here of the Radotin Derby here in Prague, Czech Republic. Thank you for joining in on the NBLL YouTube channel. We did see some shout-outs. We did see Phil Hladký first to join in there, but we saw Braden Moore after he was here last season. But shout out to Braden, and then Bryant Santana tuning in for Orlando, Florida. Big loose ball from Klensky, unable to come up with it. Big fake save, Sika. Nice fake and play from Hulesh, but a big save from Sika will turn that ball away. Instant action here in the second quarter. Vimala racing, Barak diving play. It won't end in a possession, but it might have saved a transition goal. An excellent play from Mate Barak to rob longtime teammate and friend Huba Vimala of possession of that ball. Friedel steps above it. Back to the short side for Friedel. That's 2 short side goals for Stepan Friedel, just running over the top and having himself a shot. You can kind of see it in his game. When he gets it in his head that he's going to the middle and he's going to shoot it. I mean, it's not exactly the hardest player to read, but it is one of the harder players to save. Imola makes it 3-on-2. Pinotek blocked from Halota. Martin Halota comes up with it. A hard-working goal from the captain of the championship game, and he defeats Joseph Slavic in the 5-hole. Martin Hoda earned that C on his jersey in the championship game as the Wolves took the NBLL championship last year, and shows why he might be deserving of that duct tape C once again. A hustle play, a grimy loose ball, and a big pickup for Martin Hoda. Big check from Hoden, former longtime captain of the LC Custodes. Haas, watched by, and another, just a smart check from Hansa Hulesh. Shot to the legs. Shimon Kuchera will put it back. An interesting shot from Monte Brack creates a rebound for Shimon Kuchera to tag his first goal of the game. Shimon Kuchera, the older brother of Lukasz Kuchera, so we do have a brother versus brother matchup here. I do believe Luki has 2 and Shimon has 1 at the moment, but this game still is young. Loose ball. Hansa the hammer Polak, putting it on Andra Streblik. Hodan forces Streblik into the corner. Up for Tomasz Hayek. Heck. This could be a break for Peppa Haas. Big check from former fellow Pilsen teammate Hansa Hulesh. Able to get out of that pressure is Haas, a very strong young player. Certainly not the most experienced, but he's rapidly learning and getting better as a Hopiet. Unable to get free in the middle there. Hulesh has space ahead. Off the bar. And Vimola will gather for a full shot clock. Hulesh off the bar at least twice tonight. I might have lost count, but that's at least 4 pipes for this Custodes team. Sika playing his position and leaving those pipes open. Friedel unable to gather. Lukasz Kuchera was open in the middle. Knotek, shot, save, Sika. Hodan presses Kuchera. I believe that's Kolensky in there as well. Sika gathers. Mark Strichek, unable to gather. Kuchera right down Main Street. Off the bar once again. Barak. Barak will be chased down by Friedel. Peshek, one-on-one. Tries to go between the legs. And we have ourselves a full contact game of ping pong. Ball ahead for Hulesh. One fake and finish. There's Hulesh, staying away from those nasty little pipes that have been denying him so many points this game. One fake, nice and high, gets Sika dancing and goes right around him for the berry. I believe that's at least 2 for Hulesh tonight. He's having himself quite a game. Vimola Kolensky will go for a face-off here. Kolensky able to maybe not easily win it, but certainly decisively win that face-off. Rolik, the Formaniak, U16 teammates in the LCC Foxes. Formaniak off the bar. There's a pipe right back the way of the Custodes. Certainly the count is not exactly even, but it is nice to know that the Wolves are able to hit Custodes or hit the pipes as well. Tomasz Kurotek goes between the legs of Sika there. He says he'll stay away from those pipes as well. A nice transition play for the Custodes, and tallies their 9th goal of the game. will have a ball. Street check. Errant pass. Hodan unable to gather. Hayek lasers the ball in there for Prohaska. To Hulesh. Vesely. Hulesh has Lukasz Kuchera open underneath. It was a smart play, just had nobody there. That one's over and back. Ball ahead for Malinowski. Oh, able to gather. Oh, the one fake and finish from Martin Malinowski. Assist very wisely played from Martin Hodan. Doesn't wait for the referee's whistle. Starts playing it, and it is the official's job to blow that whistle when he has that ball. Has Martin Malinowski up ahead. Not the greatest pass, a very, very, very talented catch from Martin Malinowski. And again, that one fake and finish. Great transition lacrosse. 5th goal for the LCC Wolves here tonight. While the score is a difference of 4, that does not mean, but by any chance, the Wolves are out of this game. Friedel. Oh, takes a tumble. Pass. The body is Knotek. Has himself a nuke time. Save there from. That will be a crease call. Matej Barak pulling Knotek out of the crease. Good friend. Pepe Haas had numbers if he had kept running, and now he will have a headache named Vimola to deal with. That is a bad call, but the call nonetheless is checking from behind. Vimola will serve 2 minutes. Or I guess you can call it cross-checking. Whatever. So Formaniak will be playing the top left spot on this power play. Kuchera up for Peshek, down to Popier. Wheeling behind. Pulling that Custodes defense. Kuchera, Formaniak. Hansa Polak playing the wrong side. Remember, they do not have enough. Oh, ball up for Kuchera was open. Nice pickup there from Popier. Big check. Oh, that is definitely not what you want to do for Tobias Formaniak. And a big save from Sika. A little bit of a makeup call here. But we'll see 5-on-5 lacrosse here. As Slavik, the goaltender, has exited. Well, they're still down, so we're 5-on-5 lacrosse. Ball up ahead for Knotek. Ball knocked down. 3 seconds on the shot clock. That is a goal. That's 3 bad calls in a row. Anyway, Martin Malinowski will be tagged for a cross-checking call heading to the box. So while the goal from Hulesh does not count, they will maintain possession, and while Vimola is still serving for 27 more seconds, we will see 4-on-4. A check from Popier. Well, never mind. We shouldn't glamorize that. Ball ahead for Peck. Inside, Knotek. Big save from Sika. Falling on the ground is Hulesh. Shot, save, Sika. Big ball up ahead. Peshek. And goes. Wow. I hope the cameraman was fast enough for that one. That is certainly one way to play a 4-on-4, is to pick it up behind your net and wing it down the floor for Dominik Peshek. A beautiful ball from Petr Popier. That just comes from years of experience of playing together. a 3-goal game, and you will see this game remain 4-on-4. The LCC Custodes have no idea what's going on the substitution game, setting up for this face-off. Flensky goes a little high on that ball. Streblik checked by Matej. Barak, once again back for the ball. Shimon Kuchera will gather and show patience. Barak almost is one check away from getting through that one. Big ball up, a little too tall for Vimolo. It's not something you say often. But able to gather the ball from Slavik. Prohaska will say, hey, let's chill out here a little bit. Knotek will carry to his side, watched by Tilsher. Hulesh to Prohaska. Kuchera. Hulesh. Knotek. Ball to Gosh Kuchera, just a tiny little, no shot, able to be completed in the 30 seconds allowed. Haas, watched by Knotek. They will press, swimming his way through. Where's he headed? Loses his footing, wisely just kind of dumps it. Peshek gathers, takes a check from Hulesh. I would say that might be holding, but Cobra all over the back of Peshek. Klensky. Past the... Penalty is called here against Matej Kressel. Certainly had his choice of calls there. And so you will see the Wolves try to keep up with their 100% power play record here. Hormaniuk, the top lefty here. Popier playing the wrong side as the righty. We've mentioned once or twice or 4 times that they do not have that. Oh, Vimola has seen this movie before. Ball ahead for Cobra. Nobody else on his half of the floor. Another big save from Sika. That's 2 in a row. Breakaways robbed from Sika. Vodelon, the Wolves being very lazy here, not running. Hoda, bullying Cobra, something you don't hear ever. Big slashes, hand does go up. Slavik heading to the box. A great run from Josek Slavik will give them the advantage. 5-on-5 lacrosse for 5 seconds here. Ball off the mark. Halota gathers, and we will see Halota head to the box. Slashing is the call here, I'm assuming. And we return to 4-on-4 lacrosse, everyone's favorite game. Ball is top left here with Tomasz Knotek. Slashing is the call. Ball ahead for Kuchera. Prohaska. Peck, watched by Mira Polak. No bounce there. Yep, I believe there was a touch. The referees get together and get the call correct. Off the touch of Sika, so it will be a new 30, and the ball will remain with the LC Custodes. Off the helmet of Mira Polak. Gathered by Prohaska. Ball over for Knotek. Save, hip. Nice trap there from Martin Hodan. Ball way up for Brock. Still has his Brock. Pushed by Peck. Diving shot there from Brock. Malinovsky had the ball. Brock once again there to gather. Ball for Peshek. Peshek far side and creases the call. No goal is the call. Crease as Peshek is blown off. 9-6. We definitely have ourselves a ball game here as these two teams are settling in against each other. Friedel flashes for the ball. Was open for a second. Ball ahead. Friedel down to Hulish. Hulish hits the defender in front. Friedel gathers. That did hit a defender in the crease. That hitting a defender in the crease does count as a reset. That did not hit the goaltender. That hit a defender inside the crease. Haas can't pick it off clean, and ball up for Friedel off the mark. Knotek. Kulesh. 7 on the shot clock. Ball for Prohaska. Oh, wow, and everyone thought that ball was Prohaska's goal. That gives you right back for a goal for Tomasz Knotek. Wolves clawing their way back into this one. But the Custodes, in even strength, go back ahead, return us to that 4-goal deficit I talked about before. Vimola checked there. Knotek unable to gather. Polak checked by Friedel, I believe. Vimola gets rid of that ball and will substitute. Get rid of that shovel stick for face-offs. Big pick from Kuchera on his brother, actually. Ball's ahead. Klensky will show. Nobody running for that one. Polak watching Streblik. Sika way off the mark with that one. Cobra, bounce pass ahead for Kressel. Haven't seen much of the LCC defense lately, or the LC Custodes defense lately. There's been all transition goals for the Wolves and settled Custodes offenses. Knotek will go underneath. Big save from Sika. Read him the whole way on that one. Gulesh pressing. Chasing Malinovsky. The nice thing is he doesn't have to take the ball back. He just has to make Malinovsky make a bad pass. Malinovsky able to handle the pressure. Down for Peshek. Peshek watched by Vodolon and Postupa. Gulesh will take a Ren. Watched by Rolik. Rolik able to put the fire out. Postupa had the man on the back door, decides to shoot it. Ball ahead for Popier. Oh, floating little saucer pass there. Not exactly perfect. And you will see Vodolon and Halota race to the goal. That did hit the goal, I do believe. That Cobra with the ball. Watched by Straycheck. Right down Main Street is Streblik. Formaniak with a loose ball. Covered to Custodes. Ball ahead for Haas, unable to gather. Haas alone on this half of the field. With just under 2 minutes here remaining in the half, the LC Custodes are ahead by 10-6. Loose ball gathered by Streblik. Great forecheck from Hansa, the hammer Polak. Postupa has a man out the door. Friedel gathers. Kuchera. Off the crossbar. Nails that crossbar once again. LCC Radatine is going to have to paint these pipes all over again. Friedel gets his way inside. Ball off the mark, up into the netting, and that will be a Wolves ball. Head for Hodan. Hodan up to bounce pass for Kuchera. Kuchera swimming off of Kressel. Trying to swim off of Kressel. For Popier. Has Matej Barak behind the net. Peshek flashing for the ball. Behind the back, off the mark. With speed is Kressel, up ahead for Prohaska. 25 on the clock. 18 on the shot. Oh, a big fake there from... Ball is up. Pesek has a chance at it again. Shot saved Slavik. And he will throw ahead for Cobra. Eventually able to gather. 5. Shot Sika. So in the matter of the last 10 seconds of this game, last 10 seconds of this half, sorry, we did see 2 shots on either end, 1 shot on either end from each team. Saves by dueling goaltenders and a halftime score of 10-6 in favor of the LC Custodes. I'm Brian Wimber. Thank you once again for joining us on this NBLL_CZ YouTube channel. We welcome you back for second half action after this. Hello and welcome back to second half action of the Rattleteen Derby. Martin Hoda with speed tried to recreate the magic of his first goal here. Gathers that ball off the errant shot. Tries to catch Slavik off guard. Is Matej Barak. Hulesh in transition. Vimola up the head to Hulesh. Behind the back, just off the mark. Knotek's shot blocked in front. Friedel off the bar. I don't know about that one. Barak saucer ahead to Haas. Haas unable to gather. Peshek, big check on Vojta Postuba. Ball ahead, kicked from the LCC red team. I do believe they have 10 seconds to clear. Should not have been a reset. Hulesh gets underneath of Kucherab. Nice backdoor save from Dominic Sika. Sika, a longtime goaltender for the LCC Custodes, and then LCC for Fun, spending his most recent season before this with Zbraslav in their inaugural season, and then transferring back to LCC in a 1-for-1 swap for Victor Blaha. Shot beats Sika eventually on that bottom right-hand corner. There is Andras Streblik with his first of the night. 11-6, the Custodes able to strike first in the second half. We would like to thank you for tuning in and joining us here in the NBLL_CZ YouTube channel. Loose ball, no one seems to want it. Formanyak takes a big check from Vimola. Still able to gather. Spinning out of trouble. Bounce pass for Hodan. Hodan. Opie. Has Peshek running. Ball inside. Short side beats Slavi. Nice goal from Dominic Peshek from Peter Popier. And 1-1 is your score in the second half. That 4-goal differential does return. Loose ball. Ball ahead for Barak, unable to gather. Chera. Ball off the mark for Kolensky. Kolensky back to Kuchera. Manovsky will shoot. Off the mark. Probably going over and back. Will. And the Custodes will have their first settled offense of this second half. Hayek. Cobra thinks about it. Ball up for Roska. Knotek inside off that same crossbar. Ball up for Prohaska. Pick from Friedel. Off the mark is Knotek. Challenging it will be Manovsky. Hulesh will get out of it. Shot from Cobra. Gathered Knotek. Behind the back. Prohaska. Street check is blocked out of that one. Peck down for Knotek. Very long settled offense here. Street check beat. Just off the mark is Hansa Hulesh. Peck. Wild pass from Knotek. That will go off of Dominic Sika, up out of bounds. Friedel right down the alley. Another shot blocked in front from Mira Polak. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot or what was for Martin Peck. Peck caught by Sika, finally able to gather that ball. Polak going for a run. Formaniak watched by 2 players for the Custodes there. That could be over and back. In transition is Shruta. Shruta has Hulish on the far side. It is a 4-on-3. And Hodan will bounce out to 4-on-4 as Peshek will run. Oh. Popier, ball up ahead for Malinowski. Unable to handle. Big press from Hulish. Malinowski. Oh, there's definitely the hand up. Peshek, shot off the mark. Still 10 to shoot. Two seconds to shoot. Hansa Polak. Hansa Polak is the right-handed player on the left-handed spot, but had that been a lefty, had the LCC had one of their left-handed players there, that could, that specific play probably would have been a goal. A nice 10-second, 6-man offense from the LC Custodes. Oh, sorry, LCC Wolves. I do have a little bit of a hate for shovel sticks here. Roy Dunbar joining us. Vimola blocked it with his head. Also a large target out there. Klensky. Pressed by Shruta just a little bit. Shot. Popier. Hansa Polak bullied. Able to move it ahead for Peshek though, and that will be a new clock. Off the mark, Peshek. Popier. Polak. Will pay the price for that one. Popier. Using the... Klensky shot. Saved. Peshek eventually caught by Slavik. A great offensive set from the LCC Wolves. Slavik able to back that goal up and deny 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Martin, hold up. Oh, that will be over and back. In transition, here come the LCC Wolves. Beating the forecheck from his brother. Kuchera up to Hodan. Tries to put it through the chest of Slavik. That's got to be back. And here, a good run from Slavik will give the Custodes a settled 20-second 6-on-5 offense. The hand is up. Does sound like there was checking in the crease. Ball ahead for Knotek. Moving his way through. 5 to shoot. Ball ahead for Prohaska. Behind the back, Friedel. No shot. And we will see Martin Hodan serving the penalty for the LCC Wolves. Checking in the crease is the call. I do believe this will be the first straight power play for the LC Custodes. I do not believe we've seen 5-on-4 lacrosse from the LC Custodes. Prohaska over to Hulish. Hulish, shot saved there from Sika. Ball up. Malinowski unable to handle that one. Big check from, yeah, maybe a little bit in the back there, nothing crazy. You see that forecheck from Hulesh, just, he doesn't need the ball, right? You don't need to take the ball from him, but you need to make enough stress that he's gonna make a bad pass. Big shout out to Point Bench for all of our statistics, the lovely statistics workers who handle all of our games, NBLL games. I would love to see a statistic for caused turnovers by the forecheck. Sika, big save. Ball gathered. Has Barak running. Once again, too tall. Oh. Matej Barak assisted from Dominic Sika. I hope they gave that assist to Dominic Sika. Oh, referee not giving up that assist. That is crime. That's criminal. As a goaltender, Irka Molina, the referee, not giving up that assist. That's unspoken. That goalie should get that assist. Pepa Vodolan running in there. Friedel with the ball now. Oh, that's a short, sorry, I missed that. That was a short-handed goal for the LCC Wolves. Making a 3-goal game here tonight. Kolensky watching Kuchera. Shot. Stepan Vesely. Nice loose ball pickup there from Vesely. Gives his team a new clock here for this power play. Shot blocked by Polak. Man, the referees are really missing these touched balls and crossbar plays, huh? It happened yesterday in the Spraslav Malashite game. It was actually, you know, in a quite contentious part of the game that the goalie said, no, that was me who touched it, you know, out of bounds, overturning the referee's call. Just a level of honor and respect that, you know, you don't see in every sport. You know, sometimes you say, oh, I got lucky with the referee. Like that's 3 times in 2 games that I've seen someone knowingly tell the referee they did something wrong. Big save, Sika. Shot from Knotek. In transition is Haas. Watched by Knotek. Pressed by Friedel. Chair up. Gonna make that one hard for Knotek. Save. Sika. Marek Strejček doesn't really want to be dealing with that one. And while Sika's able to make the initial save, I don't know if he can go one-on-one with the entire LCC Custodes team indefinitely. Knotek actually shot the exact same spot, but, you know, one time maybe Sika got lucky or made a great save, and second time, no such luck. So we return to the 4-goal deficit that I had been describing. LCC Wolves not going away in this game whatsoever. Custodes definitely playing a more disciplined game. Ball ahead for Peshek. Slavik reads him like a book. Holds on to that short side. Blocked pass from Shimon Kuchera. Vesely up for Knotek. Hulesh. Big save from Sika. Read that one the whole way. Full clock here for the LC Custodes. Good defense there from Halota. Big defensive effort, team defensive effort. Whoa, and unable to get out of that one is eventually get. That could be 10 seconds here if they don't pick this one up quick. Anyway. Ball ahead. No tech. Sika on the ground handles that one. Ball ahead. Peshek check from Cobra. Big body check. Big slashing. Nothing grimy, nothing gross, but just big contact from Tomasz Hayek on Dominik Peshek. Kuchera looks at Friedel. Ahead for Knotek. Save from Sika. Big check from Barak. Kuchera. Friedel. Sika playing a great game tonight. Referee's really not doing a great job of that one. You got to restart the play. Ball will return all the way to the crease for the LCC Wolves. Peshek will clear. Peshek and Popier. Trying to make magic inside. Vimola blocks Popier's pass. Popier able to gather. Still 10 to play. More than enough time. Forminek, the intended recipient. Knocked down in front. Cobra showing off that speed. And Martin Halota says there, I know, I've seen this movie before. Absolutely not. Popier back to Halota. Tries to stuff it through Pepcha. Ouch. Cobra, big check on Halota. Second big check on Halota. Shimo Kuchera able to gather. New clock. Tries to beat Slavi 5-hole. Vimola up for Postuba. Not clean, but he does catch it. Prohaska goes 3-on-4. Ball ahead for Peck. He's checked. Good check from Hodan. Peck, shot from the outside, caught clean from Sika. Has Malinowski running. Oh. Little contact, nothing there worth calling. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 for the Custodes. Streblik unable to gather. Errant pass from Sika, has his hand up. Hey, sorry, boys. Ball down for Kuchera. Has Friedel running in front. Big catch from Polak in front. Able to deny that opportunity from Friedel. Polak, big body. Prohaska. Pass, Streblik. And he has the goal. 11 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Streblik able to tally his second goal of the game. Definitely not the brains of the operation, but Andra Streblik able to catch and deliver when necessary. I do have a comment from the Philip Plotke. Your play-by-play are super accurate. Entertain us a bit more. Entertain us a bit more. Phil, am I here to entertain? I'm here to give the people what they want. A big shot, Knotek. And that will do it for your third quarter. A 5-goal deficit as the LC Custodes do pull out of that 4-goal rut 13-8 here after 3 quarters. I'm Brian Whitmer. Thank you for joining us on the NBLL_CZ YouTube channel. We will be back for 4th quarter action after this. Hello and welcome back here in Ratatine for the Derby. To start this 4th quarter, we will have not 1 but 2 goaltending changes. That's right, press X on your point bench statistics software at home. And we will have Broniek Streblik in goal for the LCC Wolves. And we will have Dan Haylett in goal for the LC Custodes. Dan Haylett, the rookie goaltender for the Custodes, a mere 15 years young. Broniek Streblik, maybe 35 years his senior. Broniek Streblik, the father of Ondra Streblik, one of the face-off capable individuals for the Custodes. Tough pass ahead for Halota. He'll see some pressure for that one. Kuchera in transition. But the Custodes are covered. Pinotek, head for Hulesh. No, head for Prohaska. That ball will go to the mini golf facility. Ball head for Shimo Kuchera, takes that one out of the air. That was not intended for him. That was for Peshek. Hayek in transition has Hulesh. Ball ahead. And Hulesh patiently paints his corner to give the Custodes their 6-goal lead. I will be keeping track of the saves of Streblik on Streblik. For all those, here it comes. Oh, has it passed instead. Nice tic-tac-toe passing there. And that is just kind of how you do it off a face-off. It's just, there's not a whole lot else to say about it. Tic-tac-toe, bingo, bango, bongo. Hello, Caden. Sorry, I just saw your comments there. How old are most of the players in the NBLL? I would say the median age is probably 23, but you do have some outliers like, oh wow, big play up there from Lukasz Kuchera. Denies Peshek the breakaway. Jumping Air Jordan. Sorry, Caden, to answer your question, the most players in the NBLL, I would say the average age is 23 to 28. However, you do have some outliers who are able to play in the league at the tender age of 15. And you do have players like Pavel Doshli, I believe, is turning 44 this year. Actually, the current point leader of the NBLL is 44 years young. And a shot and a goal there from Tomasz Prohaska. Just looking down the floor here, I do see 4 15-year-olds that are rostered in this game. Tobias Formaniak, maybe 4 actually. Formaniak, Kolensky, Rolik, and Haylett are the 4 15-year-olds rostered in this game. We do know Zbraslav has at least 2 rostered. Malashite has 2 or 3 16-year-olds rostered. Has a shot. Streblik makes a save on Streblik. As promised, the Streblik save count is 1-0 in favor of the father. Popier has Rolik coming out the door. Popier definitely in his mid-30s. As I just speaking to Caden's questions here. Shot off the bar is Rolik. Philip Rolik making a nice play into the middle. Caden, thank you for your comments and input on the NBLL_CZ. Oh, nice move from Peshek. Here he comes. And that's the Dominic Peshek we all come to know and fear. Swimming his way through and able to tell the youngster Dan Haylett, hey kid, watch this. So for Caden and all the other folks tuning in from North America, there are roster spots available in the NBLL. Whether you want to choose to live in Berlin, Vienna, Bratislava, or Prague, or Pardubice, there are spots. We have had players come over. We do call them imports. We have players come over year after year and supplement the rosters. Ball ahead for Shimon Kuchera. 1-0 with Cobra. I don't believe that got any sort of a touch off Haylett. Vimola up for Kressel. So we do have players come over here, play frequently. I'm a little bit of an outlier. I've been here 5 years, but we do have a healthy. Oh, and Lukasz Kuchera picks a corner on Bronek Streblik. And the LC Custodes are asserting their dominance as the A team. A little more about the league. The NBLL is this year an 8-team league. The 8 teams are primarily based out of the Czech Republic. However, we do have 1 team out of Germany, being the Berlin Spreewolfer. We do have the Vienna Monarchs, who have combined with some of the players from Bratislava Bats. Not many. A very strong program in Vienna, supplemented by a couple players from Bratislava. Bratislava not participating this season. Bratislava Bats out of Slovakia. Normally a long-time participant in the league, but taking a season off after a very... Peshek moving in front. Cross-handed teaching the youngster Dan Haylett another thing or two about a thing or two. I don't think Dominic Peshek has scored one normal goal yet this game. Everything in the goal from Dominic Peshek, from 29 in white, has been a highlight reel goal. Most of us are, very lucky if we do one cool thing and it's caught on camera ever. Peshek only does cool things, and they seem to be all caught on camera at all times. Hayek beats the press from Formanyak. Gives Streblik another save in the stat column. Stat in the save column, just whatever I said there. Vesely, and for Prohaska, up for Hulesh. Hulesh, Peck. Vesely. Prohaska. Finds Hulesh inside. Friedel able to gather. Finds Vesely. Nobody breaking from the LCC Wolves. Ball up ahead. Kuchera. Kuchera save. Haylett. Gathers. Needs some help here. Ball up ahead. Nobody able to gather that one. Is Barak. Has Kolensky ahead. Looks him off. One fake, two fake, three fake finish. Oh, blows it off with a crease call there. I thought that, I mean, I'm not as close to the official there, but that looked fine to me. Great individual effort from Mathieu Barak. Longtime member of the LC Custodes. Very impressed with Martin Holoda's defensive abilities here today. Barak chucks it over his head, finds Holoda. Holoda will shoot it, calling it. Ball ahead for Stepan Friedel. 3-on-2 in transition. Could be a 4-on-2 here shortly. I don't know what Stepan Friedel's looking at there, but he had 4 people to look at. Haas. Polak. Hodan. Hodan gathers eventually. Swimming. Then dips and dives through his old team and buries that one on Haylett. Dan Haylett with a couple nice saves there early, but not receiving much help from his team here tonight. I do believe the Custodes have kind of hit cruise control here as they had a 7-goal lead. Martin Hodan, the defensive captain, not just captain in general, but defensive stalwart for the LC Custodes for quite a long time. Prohaska. Running that nice save from Streblik. Ronik Streblik. Formanyak. Peshek is out the door. Lukasz Kuchera with a nice forecheck there. There's a ball up ahead from Knotek, and rewarding the forecheck is Lukasz Kuchera. A nice pass from Tomasz Knotek. Simple play, but the pressure, initial pressure from Lukasz Kuchera created that nice up and easy pass from Knotek. Both players get a point. We've returned to a 7-goal deficit of 18-11. LC Custodes over the LCC Wolves. Intellectual powerhouse Martin Holoda. Braden Moore with the controversial statement of the century. Open challenge. I would love to see Martin Holoda complete any Lego set in under 2 hours. Once again, any Lego set under 2 hours, Martin Holoda. I am mostly kidding. I actually think Martin Hloda's quite an intelligent player, but we do accuse the defensive end of being the quote-unquote brain trust more often than not. He's actually grown on me quite a bit as a field player as well. Had a high school career. Sorry, not an NCAA. Had a high school career playing in Iowa or Illinois. It's one of those states that doesn't matter. Just an absolute workhorse. And a nice goal from Ondra Streblik, scoring on his father, Broniak Streblik. So, in the save goal counter of Streblik versus Streblik, we do have 1-1. One save Tato, one goal Ondra. We do have to mention that Ondra Streblik is a paid stringing wizard for the Good Stick Company, one of the sponsors of the NBLL. One of the partners of the NBLL, sorry. Sponsors in turn. Ball ahead. Kressel. Friedel gathers in the corner, waits for his team. Proska up for Knotek. Pass a little off the mark. Kressel plays on offense. Friedel, Knotek, Proska. I would say crease. At least one referee agrees with me. Chimo Kuchera. Ball ahead for, Philip Rolik, unable to gather that one. Rifling the ball ahead is Tomasz Hayek. And a timeout is called by the LC Custodes with 5:37 remaining in this ball game. Your score presently is 19-11 in favor of the LC Custodes. I think head coach Hansa Brock just kind of wants to outline to his team what we want to achieve in this last short amount of time here. What do we want to avoid, what we want to accomplish. I don't see much talk at all going on between the LCC Wolves. And as the timeout comes to a close, the Custodes will take the floor with the Wolves set to play defense for at least 20 seconds or less. 20 seconds or less. Kuchera watched by Malinowski. Shot off the mark. That did not even come close. That is an atrocious. So while you did see the LCC Wolves voluntarily say that they touched a ball and get the ball back and give the ball back. Oh, that was a shot from Streblik, caught by Broniak Streblik. So in the count of Streblik versus Streblik, that will be a point for Broniak Streblik. The go-ahead point of 2-1 in Streblik versus Streblik in favor of the father. Friedel, shot off a helmet, I do believe. Kuchera gathers. Mira Polak is trying to collect his helmet and put the whole thing back together. So probably was off his helmet. That's a good guess. Odan up, unable to get over Vimola. Streblik. Up for Proska. Hulesh. Streblik. Hulesh. And a goal for Hulesh. I was getting tired of saying Streblik, Knotek, Hulesh, Prohaska, Hulesh, Prohaska, Knotek, Streblik. I'm glad they shot eventually. 22-11 here with 4:30 remaining in this game. Klensky will face off against Streblik. Streblik easily gathers. Going through the middle is Vesely. Unable to catch it clean. Gathers eventually, washed by Popier. Prohaska. Inside for Kuchera. Save Streblik. Ball's up. Haas is in transition. Shot between the legs, caught by Dan Haley. Kressel. Matej Brock bounces off Matej Kressel. Oh, Kressel slips. Falls. Friedel up for Knotek. Proska. Shot off the bar. Loose ball. Oh, up around the neck of Kucheras Prohaska. I guess I'm the only one who saw that. Ball in front. Ball turned loose. Tomasz Knotek had that ball, lost it, was checked by 3 Wolves defenders, and then went back for the ball, and was including the goaltender, and was able to put it in the empty net over the head of Broniak Streblik. That is a very underrated play. I mean, I'm rating it as a pretty good play, but you know, I don't think, and that looked a lot easier than it was for Tomasz Knotek. Oh, we have a weather question from Craig McFeeters. Craigers, the weather is so far been beautiful this spring. I rode my bike and coached all my practices today in a set of shorts and a little bit of a pullover. One more month, we should be fine. I do believe we have not seen very many over and back calls. That will be one of them. Well, I mean, Wolves will gather. Craigers should be beautiful. We're counting on beautiful weather here. Peshek guard by Vimola. Formanyak. And this could be Kressel on a run to the goal. Odds are it goes off the ground. Boom. Boom. Kressel will have another breakaway. Runs through Formanyak. And there's a crease call. Sometimes Matej Kressel is significantly too strong for his own good. Honza Polak is not looking at the ball and falls on his face. Dominic Peshek laughing at Polak. Szymon Kuchera throws it up to nobody. Vodolan has Stepik in the middle. Shot off the mark. Vodolan gathers. Prohaska creases the call. With a $1:30 left in this game, a 10-goal deficit. Szymon Kuchera will leg this one out. Matej Barak up to Popier. Pansky surveying the field. Will be bullied by Matej Kressel. Kressel will get to redo this breakaway. Decides not to do it. Knotek save Broniak Streblik. Up for Haas. Has numbers. Looks at Peshek. Swims. Brock, diving goal. Still laying in the crease. And Vimola up for Kuchera. Less than a minute here. Alota closely watching. Around the world, Lukasz Kuchera. Pass off the mark. Friedel unable to gather. Andras Streblik is an absolute workhorse. .25 seconds remain. Friedel checking Haas. Over the head. All over the back of him. Great forecheck from Stepan Friedel. Ball up ahead for Peck. 2-on-1 here. Roscoe. And that will do it here tonight. The final score, the LC Custodes 21 on top of the junior team, the LCC Wolves. I'm Brian Wimmer. Thank you for joining us on the NBLL_CZ YouTube channel. We appreciate your viewership. We appreciate your time. We appreciate all those folks who are coming here to check out lacrosse in the Czech Republic in a few short weeks here. Once again, I'm Brian Wimmer. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you next time.
Já ho ještě nečet, já viděl, že přišel, ale to jsem vlastně přešel.
Pak oni se vyrovnávají, že jo, ale zase šli právě něco jinak, no. Já jsem taky říkal, že jako takhle jako hodně běhali a furt jako do sebe, jo, tak no, já tady mám to ještě jako to je, já už rozumím, že jo, teď hrajeme, no, finále to budeme hrát, na prvé si finále playoff, chlapi, ne, to je třetí liga. Ale po nás tam hrál pak to je, no, jako